This is my first YouTube video. I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about, but I was watching this video on Facebook, and then some of the quotes that I read, and I was talking to my cousin earlier. It's just like a lot of stuff, and I just be feeling like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we all put here to inspire somebody, but I also feel like some people don't understand the concept. Like I really try my best to be an inspiration to people. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be. I make mistakes. I apologize for them. I try to change my ways, stuff like that. I only can speak, for myself. But what I don't understand is like the relationship part, friendships. Like I'm not basing this recording on just one particular thing. I'm gonna jump around. It's gonna be different topics, all of that. Like even situationships, I feel like, if you're a friend to somebody, you know what I'm saying? And let's start with like two females, right? They friends. And y'all supposed to be friends to the end or so-called or whatever. Why is it that y'all fall out? And then when you fall out, sometimes you don't even know why you fell out with them. But y'all fall out. And then you fall out. And then it's like y'all enemies or whatever. Or one friend is more a friend to the other friend. And it's just a whole bunch of stuff that goes through. And I just feel like a lot of reasons on why females fall out, it be because the other female feels like the one that they fell out with is not doing or meeting up to their standards as a friend. And it's like, how can you say that when at the end of it all, you're not the friend that you thought you was, I guess? I don't know. Like, and then it's like you have motives behind your friendship, and it's just like, if you're going to be friends with somebody, be friends with them. But if you're not, then leave them be. Now let's talk about a male and female friendship. That might turn into a platonic thing or just stay friends. Let's say a male and female are friends and then they become in a relationship. But then when things go left, y'all can't be cool no more. And that makes it seem like something was wrong from the beginning, meaning like the guy or the girl, whoever, you know what I'm saying, wasn't genuine from the beginning. And that's not cool, because if you're supposed to be friends with somebody no matter what, it shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to be like, no matter what we went through, we just go back to being friends, being cool. But I understand some people are hurt. They got to heal. They got to go on about their day. But I just don't be understanding sometimes on things like when it comes to that type of, situation or whatever. Now, good and darn well, if I had some lotion, you can have some. The lotion I got is smell good lotion.
Can I just use it because I'm ashy?
Well, I don't know. Look around. Look at beans and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. But anywho, it's some right there. That pink Olay. That's lotion. I just feel like, I don't know. Like I said, I just made this video just to make it. It ain't really nothing I could do. But I'm going to start making videos where, like I said, I wanted to create a video of, like, life, like, around my neighborhood, around my area. Just different things that people can see, like, real life. Not this reality stuff. Sure. Because you're talking about any type of lotion. I told him that. But yeah, I want to...
Stay somewhere. You keep following me. It's going to irritate me. Come here. What you got on? What I want to have on. Thank you.
And I want to make a video of just real life stuff, like what black men go through, black women go through, black single parents. Black parents go through, single, everybody, late relationships and stuff, to see why, things end up the way they do. Because some people don't understand when you fighting, when you gave up, just like some men don't understand when a woman is silent, just like some women don't understand men when they, whatever they doing, you know what I'm saying? But we just got too many hurt people hurting people. And it's just like, when are we going to stop this cycle of hurt people? But then I also remember, like how men got pride and ego so hard and so tight and tough that they refuse to fight for their relationship or their friendships. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you would rather just move on with your life instead of looking at like, this woman that you losing is an asset. She bringing something to the table. Just like we can reverse it. Same goal for females. They'd rather lose the man instead of looking at the whole situation like he's an asset. Now, if a man is a liability, then I get it. And what I mean by, because some people don't understand the difference, an asset is somebody that's bringing something to the table. And I ain't talking about just sex-wise. I'm talking about, like, they bringing they all to the table. You know, motivation, encouragement, you know, uplifting, prayer, you know, want to see you do better. That goes for men and women. Praying together, you know, praying individually, you know, doing things to try to help the relationship, as well as that's asset, you know. But if you a liability, that means you draining the other person of the assets that they bring. Like, you drain them of motivation, you draining them of love, you draining them of integrity, you're draining them of encouragement, uplifting, of help, of whatever, because you so within yourself that you don't even see what they're doing or what they're bringing. And what people have to understand is we have to stop doing that. You know, we really do. Like, you get out of a relationship or in one, whatever. Most of the time, the person want to accuse you or say you're doing something, and it's like, where? What time do I have when? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're trying to get your life together or you got things going on, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just go away just to figure things out. And when they do, it's like, okay, what should I do? And you try all avenues, all different type of methods. And it's like, it doesn't never work because it's always one-sided. One person feel like the other person doing more. It's always the male feel like he doing more, or the female feel like she doing more, and it's never an equal opportunity, like right in there to where it's a mutual understanding, to where it's a togetherness. And I'm saying that because I feel like, you know, everybody's so quick to point the finger at, I do this, I do that, I do this. But when are you going to sit down to understand what it is that the other person is really saying or didn't say? It's like a lot of people talk, right? But you got to understand what it is that they're not saying. Get me? Like, a lot of people say stuff, but it's like, what are they saying that they're not speaking of? Or what are they saying that they are speaking of? But a person could tell you all day long what's bothering them, what's on their mind. But if you're not willing to sit and understand what it is that they are really trying to say, then it won't work. You know, friendship-wise either. And it's like, a person could tell you, like, I don't like when you say this. I don't like when you do this. I don't like how you talk to me. I don't like how you know, whatever. We all have issues where we feel abandoned or have been abandoned, and we all get into that mode where people leave us, and we don't want to feel like that, like, oh, we gonna get left or whatever. But you gotta give a person a reason to, not reason, you gotta show a person, should I say, you gotta show a person your actions, like, I don't want you to go nowhere, you're not going nowhere, and the other person gotta be the same, like, I'm not going nowhere. But we say that all the time, and we end up leaving. But it also be because the other person make us feel like, you know what I'm saying, we gotta go. So with that being done or said, it's just like, when it comes to a point where you don't really want to leave, but you have to, because you just have to, you know. And it's just about self-worth. That's what it's about. Like I said, this is my first video. I'm just rambling, talking. I don't know. I just want to see what it do. I ain't tripping if it don't do nothing, because I be better prepared to do more. But at the end of the day, you know, it's just all about, I don't know, we just got too much pride and ego in our race, and we always fighting against each other. We want to see each other. Oh, there go my son.